Hi everybody, welcome to 5 Minute Ministries. When I say the word discipline, what comes to mind? For some people, the idea of musician or athlete or military or even martial arts comes to mind, because those things take a lot of discipline to become very good at it. But for most people, discipline comes with the idea of punishment. And let's face it, nobody wants to be punished. Just like nobody wants to be held accountable, nobody wants to be punished for their actions either. But discipline involves a lot more than just punishment, even though we associate discipline with punishment most of the time because that's how people describe it. You discipline your children, and we think, well, you have to correct them. You have to deal with them when they are wrong. But in our modern society, and I know I say that a lot, we are encouraged and almost enforced to not discipline our children, not discipline those who have done wrong, because somehow it destroys or disrupts their creativity. It discourages them from letting them be who they are. And honestly, that is so far from the truth. Discipline helps enhance who they really are, not who they think they should be, by the way. And we see the results of undisciplined children. They become undisciplined adults who don't know how to live and act in society. And we have the situations that we have these days, how people act and react to things. And you can find video after video and news report after news report about people who had no discipline in their lives, or at least very little. Now, the Bible is all about discipline. There's plenty of examples in Scripture. I'm just going to give you a few. We read, especially in Proverbs, that you are to train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Now, that is not a promise, but it is a principle. And for most people, it is certainly true. If you train children in the way they should go and how they should be, they stay with that. Now, there are times when they don't, but most of the time, it is true. We are to train our children. A lot of people want to take one verse out of context, and they say, spare the rod, spoil the child, as if kids will be kids, boys will be boys, girls will be girls, whatever. But that is not how the verse is to be used. It's a warning. If you spare the rod, you will spoil the child. We are to discipline our children. And it's not just punishment, it is training them. Training them in the right ways, in the ways in how to live society, and to live a godly, biblical life. That is the goal. It's not just teaching them to be nice people and to accommodate for everybody. It is how to live life in general. And the Bible gives us those instructions. Now, especially when it comes to those who follow Christ, even he gives a warning. Anyone who puts his hand to the plow and looks back is not fit to be my disciple. Now, he says that because if you know anything about plowing, when you plow with an animal, if you turn away and you don't look where the animal is going, you can't direct the animal, and the line you're trying to plow does not stay straight. And then you have to do it again. So that's what Jesus is saying. If you say, I'm going to start following Christ, and then you look back and you desire your old life, you're going to get out of line. And we need that type of discipline. We need to be focused on where we are going and how to get there. And that's the idea of discipline. If we want to be real, decent human beings, especially ones who follow God, we need to follow the straight line. And of course, I'm talking about God and His Word. This has been 5 Minute Ministries, and I'll see you next time.